Side and Sir Pinocchio on the rail. Those three across the track as Alexis Cody launches a 4-wide bid around the first turn. Cutting the corner, Take All Comers from the second tier, soon to be fifth on the inside. Private Access is sixth, and then it's Security Protected on the inside. Seventh, Periclum, the favorite, looking to go up on the outside. Then comes Hill, Exotic, and Gruesome, Twosome, and Oh Well is the trailer. 26 and 2. A rapid clip early here. And taking over, it's Lexus Cody and Yannick Gingras after 3/8 of a mile. Lexus Cody lands up front. Sir Pinocchio now trotting in second. Up Your Dale gaps a bit in third. Inching up uncovered is Private Access fourth. Japper Craze is pinned in fifth. Periclum following cover. And then it's Take All Comers on the inside. Getting underway from the back is Hill Exotic, along with Oh Well. Shuffle to the rear, Security Protected, then Gruesome.
Thanks a lot, guys. Standing by here with the happy winning connections.
54 seconds on the far turn they go. They chase Lexus Cody by a length. Here comes Private Access and Louis Wall. Now second and threatening. Sir Pinocchio's in the pocket spot. Periclum, a golden second over trip in fourth. Up Your Dale, shovel to fifth on the inside. Hill Exotic up third over sixth on the outside. And Oh Well fans to the outside with work to do. 3/4, 1:22 and 1, demanding fractions here. And digging in, Lexus Cody and steamrolling first over Private Access and slingshotting off cover Periclum. Open road, Japper Craze with room on the inside. But Periclum explodes with trot for the money man. Scots are on. Periclum, a dominant winner over Security Protected. Then it was Japper Craze and Private Access. Periclum.
Time and time again, he just finds an extra gear when he goes barefoot. And this guy's been a little bit more lightly raced than some of the other guys.
You know, we see here that Private Access actually hangs in there pretty good. Here comes Security Protected off a win with some overnight stock, and very good for second.
I'll tell you what,
Ford, here's a sophomore.
You know what? I say coming home when he was the 2:26 in the end, and I know he had the speeding ever. And the owner, he told me, I said, just wait and bring it back when he's a 3-year-old, and that's what we did.
She's just come back as a different horse here.
Different horse.
All right, Juan Cano, congratulations, my friend. You are the Hambletonian Oaks champion trainer. James McDonald Conversado takes the Hambletonian Oaks.
Number 6, Periclum on the track for race 11, the John Cashman this Memorial, sponsored by Armitage Farm. J. Cutler. There's the one, Sir Pinocchio, Jason Bartlett driving for Ed Hart, and Carolyn Spirit of Massachusetts. 2, Security Protected. Andrew McCarthy drives that one for Marcus Melander and Brad Brandon, ordered by John Cashman Memorial. He's a 6-year-old bay horse by Muscle Hill, out of trains, drives co-owns with Suleiman Yüksel Stables, Dale Valente Farms, and owned by Brixton Medical Incorporated, Matawan, New Jersey. Holly Lane Study. 4, there's Japper Craze Dave Miller. Today for trainer Ron Burke Racing Stable, Weaver Buscemi, and Phil Kalura. Third win in 4 starts this season. The 5 Private Access, Louis Waugh for Luke Blay and Determination. The mile of his life here. 149 and 3. That final quarter on the board was 27 even money favorite with Scott Zeron for Marcus Melander. Brixton Medical, money man, and the Holly Lane Studies Limited Memorial. Entering the 7 Gruesome, Purple Haze, Tim Tetrick, Nancy Standard Bred Adoption Program. That's Daryl Bontrager and Ira Steinberg Foundation. Winner's Circle. 8 is Lexus Cody with Yannick Gingras, Ron Burke Racing Stable, his second win, and Phil Kalura. Cashman Memorial. Number 9, Oh Well, back in 2018 when it was a mile SRF stable. 2:06 with the Hill Exotic. Number 10 with Matt Kakali. Todd Luther trains for Greg Luther Racing. This race sponsored by Armitage. 11 is Take All Comers. Jordan presenting, driving for Jim Campbell and Run the Table Stables. Welcome. That's the field for the John Cashman Memorial, sponsored by Armitage Farm. We'll give you the rundown for race 10. Top down was 948, the John 5316 Jr. Memorial. 210-7. Once again, that Hambletonian Society Hambletonian Oaks rundown of the executive committee of the society. 5316 in 2012. And his leadership and dedication to the sport spanned the industry strata for more than 50 years. His son, Brian Cashman, manager of the New York Yankees, a great friend and supporter of the sport.
Race 11 is up next. It is the John Cashman Memorial for $300,000. You know, today, John,
it's official 6 Periclum, 280, 220, and 210.
Down.
The 2 security protected, 960 and 580.
Conversano worked out a perfect trip. It's all about trips in these big races, isn't it?
Third,
yeah, and she did go off as the favorite, surprisingly
yeah, she went from
4
to 1 to 2 to 1.
Yeah, 2 to 1 favorite. She worked out a good trip. Common theme is you have to be up close, though. It's a lot of speed favoring trips and a lot of horses that have been sitting close to the pace, and that's just the way it's worked out.
All right, let's do some rapid fire on some horses in here who I think have a chance to win. I suspect you'll agree. First one I'm going to start with is number 3, Up Your Dale. Up Your Dale was a winner.
Up next, the
up
big
the
one,
inside,
the
in a condition race back on June the 21st.
Race 12.
Fourth place finish in the Crawford. Really not much of a chance there, a little bit too far back. And then in the Spirit, up at Plain Ridge,
and it starts
absolutely shot out of the cannon to upset Periclum in 151 flat. Assess that one's chances.
Yeah, he's got a good draw to work with, and they're pulling the shoes again here in this spot. So this is a horse who could very well sit close to the pace and benefit from some early fractions. If a horse like Periclum can get into some pace trouble, I think he's a horse that's got every opportunity to get into the winner's circle, but he's really taken a step forward this year because he was winless in 10 tries a year ago.
Early in the year, it looked to me like Private Access was a total killer. Since then, the results haven't been bad, but he just hasn't been able to knock on the door. Warwick Michelle and Alyssa Hanover bested Private Access in the graduate final and the E.T. Gary Hamiltonian Maturity. How prepared is Private Access for today in your estimation?
I do think he's going to have to find a little bit more here in this spot, but a horse that, like you said, has shown that he can compete against these horses. I think gate speed goes a long way, though. He was in good spots every single time that he found himself in the winner's circle, but there was a couple efforts where he really had to work a little bit. He made a few moves. He had to fight off some other horses, but tonight he's going to need to find a little bit more late because there's other horses who have shown to have a little bit more in the tank than him.
Is he a little bit one-dimensional? I think that if he were to win this race, he'd have to get the lead at the half and hold on.
I think he's proven that he can win off a helmet, and I think for me, like I said, it surprised me when he was not. He can do it to fourth over if the pace scenario sets up for him. His late kick is vicious, and again, shoes off today. I'm going to expect a really good performance here.
All right, from the outside winner's circle set, we're going to take the favorite. Number 6, Periclum for John Rallis. Number 6, Periclum for yours truly, Dave Little. $300,000 is on the line. It's time for the John Cashman Memorial. Up next, Hamiltonian 100. Faceto seatbelts.
Really talented
it's
horse.
Time for the Cashman.
Get that trip.
Do you think just a couple of starts under his belt, is he peaking into this start today?
Yeah, if I judge it based on qualifier, first start, Hambo Limb.
Trotters are near the gate. Open trotters for this Grade 2 John Cashman Memorial,
Periclum as he takes one of our signature events on
Farm,
Hamiltonian Day, the John Cashman Memorial.
$300,000. Preferred equine starting gate rolling for the field of 11th. That time Superfecta was 84.59, 6.245. Number 6, Periclum, the current 4-5 favorite. 3 Up Your Deo at 6-1. The 5 Private Access at 7-1 right now. 5-1 on the 8 Lexus Cody. They're lined up for race 11. The John Cashman Memorial.